Hi, it's good to see you. I'm Elaine Scholly, and welcome to Let's Talk Alzheimer's, your resource for caregiving support. Today, we're going to talk about communication part 1. Do we hear or listen? From the most demanding stage. How do we communicate? The basics: talking, writing, visual, and listening, which includes body language, touch, eye contact, facial expressions, and others. While listening is the most effective part of communication, our tone of voice and facial expressions are also very important. During the latter stages of Alzheimer's, the 5 senses become our communication tools. When someone speaks, do we listen or hear? Because they're not the same thing. When we communicate with a dementia patient, or anyone for that matter, it's important to listen. To be aware of the signals we receive and the signals we give. Most people believe they're good listeners, yet it doesn't hurt to be aware of more ways to do it, particularly as a caregiver. To truly hear someone with memory issues, our minds must be quiet so we can listen. It's easy to assume we know what another person is thinking. We do it all the time, particularly on the phone. Yet, speaking with a dementia patient is different, so it's time to listen differently. First, to listen, the brain needs to focus. Second, people notice when you listen. It shows you care. Third, listening is a learned skill that requires practice. Remember these 3 A's: a change in attitude, pay attention, and adjust our opinion. Fourth, listening produces trust, and trust is the foundation of relationships. Fifth, once we learn to listen better, we understand better. Plus, a good listener asks good questions and has better answers. Here's an aware moment. When someone is speaking, as a listener, do we focus on what the speaker is saying or on our answer? Maybe it's something else. What am I making for dinner? Or traffic's going to be bad on the way home. Or you're listening to music in your ear. What's happened? The speaker's thoughts have been missed. Is it possible to give a meaningful answer if we don't know what was said? In her book, You're Not Listening: What You're Missing and Why It Matters, Kate Murphy calls this a mental side trip. Check a habit. As the listener in a conversation, stay focused on what the speaker says. Fight the urge to interrupt or overspeak. When you feel an interruption is about to bubble up, pause, take a breath, exhale, and continue to listen. This new habit will build trust and respect. The first several tries may fail, but don't give up. It takes practice to instill a new habit. Believe me, I still have to practice. For the caregiver, stay focused on what the patient is trying to tell you, not what you think they need. Listening is important at the doctor's office. Stay focused. When receiving information, if it's confusing, ask that it be repeated until you understand. Take notes if necessary. When we listen, our questions have more value. Our conversations are more significant. Listening skills can always be improved. In her book, Kate Murphy writes a lot about inner dialogue or talking to ourselves. Hello me moments. Is your inner dialogue positive or negative? Cheerful or gloomy? Do we interact with positive people and media? Be honest. In casual conversations, are we more positive or negative? Why is this important? As a caregiver, or anyone for that matter, our attitude affects how we solve problems and make final judgments. It's part of how we listen and learn. In another Let's Talk Alzheimer's video, we introduced Mom's microwave brain. As the disease progresses, her thoughts continue to bounce around aimlessly. As a result, Mom may talk to herself out loud, and she won't stop even if asked, which can be annoying if she does it all the time. It's the perfect opportunity to adjust a negative attitude. One response could be, "Mom, stop mumbling. No one understands you and it's annoying." Tone of voice and body language add a lot. So create a new habit. If an interruption is about to bubble up, take a deep breath, exhale slowly, adjust your tone of voice and body language. Mom, tell me what you're thinking about. Be involved and stay positive. Let's recap how we listen. First, be aware of the signals we receive and the signals we give. Second, stay mentally quiet so we can listen. The brain needs time to focus. Third, remember people notice when we listen. It produces trust. Fourth, minimize negative responses. Fifth, have a hello me moment. Once we learn to listen better, we understand better. We've covered a lot of information, so listen to the video again and discover your own answers. Also, click the like button, and for more information, subscribe and visit Let's Talk Alzheimer's. We'll talk again later. See ya. Bye-bye.